Jimmy, what's virtual signaling?
Do you mean virtue signaling?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Well, JoeBob, virtue signaling's where you pretend to be something that you ain't so that people will think you ain't what you actually is.
We are not a sanctuary state, and it's better to be able to go to a sanctuary jurisdiction. And yes, we will help facilitate that transport for you to be able to go to greener pastures. Biden would fly people in the middle of the night, dump them all across this country. There was no warning on any of this. And all those people in D.C. and New York were beating their chests when Trump was president, saying they were so proud to be sanctuary jurisdictions, saying how bad it was to have a secure border. The minute even a small fraction of what those border towns deal with every day is brought to their front door, they all of a sudden go berserk, and they're so upset that this is happening. And it just shows you, their virtue signaling is a fraud.
But, ain't that kind of living like a hippopotamus?
Jesus, JoeBob, is you really that dumb? I think the word you're looking for is hypocrite.
Is you sure it ain't living like a hippopotamus? I heard they's really mean.
No, dumbass, not hippos, hypocrite. It's where you say one thing and then it comes to nut-cutting time you do something else.
Okay, I got you. It's kind of like when I told someone I thought Susie Joe was ugly as a bulldog chewing a wasp, but then I got drunk and made out with her like a hippo in heat 2 nights in a row.
Jesus, JoeBob, what the hell is it with you and hippos? By the way, don't call my cousin fat, she's big-boned. Anyway, I guess hypocrite's kind of like that, yeah.
Jimmy, why'd our governor DeSantis send all them immigrants over there to that Martha place? Was they needing housekeepers and fentanyl that bad?
Well, what I can gather is that the Senton Abbott fella from Texas got into cahoots with one another and cooked up a plan to make them Dems look like they was related to that Tartar kid, Billy Joe, the one from Pflugerville.
Oh, yeah, you reckon any of them immigrants is tourists like Susie Joe said they was?
I don't know, they's not checked. I heard a whole bunch of them was already rounded up, but I bet you there's some more of them hiding around.
What do you mean they's not checked? You mean to tell me I gotta show my driver's license to buy a 6-pack of bud? And they gotta walk across the border, get a free phone put on planes, and move to a beach paradise? And we don't even know their name?
Yep, ain't that some shit?
Is that what they mean by a sanctuary state?
Yep, all except when they got to their sanctuary, they're shoved into trucks with armed military police and shipped off to a nearby Air Force base.
The proud sanctuary city, when faced with being a sanctuary, couldn't put up or shut up. So this was when the migrants showed up.
We don't have the services to take care of 50 immigrants, and we certainly don't have housing. We're in a housing crisis as we are on this island, and so we can't house everyone here that lives here and works here. We don't have housing for 50 more people.
They're on the move again. This morning, 48 migrants who landed on Martha's Vineyard Wednesday left a church shelter during an emotional send-off from volunteers.
They're in my heart forever.
The asylum seekers voluntarily continued their trek off the island by ferry.
How come? I thought sanctuary meant they all got to stay there.
None of these people will do it. They'll talk a really, really good game when the migrants are over 1,000 miles away down on the border. But they don't want these people. The only time that the wealthy Democrats of Martha's Vineyard are going to allow any Latin Americans anywhere near them is when they're mowing their lawns.
I bet they got all kind of low-emission lawnmowers need fixing around there, don't you reckon? Didn't that Obama feller say them illegal immigrants was gifts? And don't he also got a big old house right there in that there Martha place?
Barack Obama alone could house every single migrant that has been sent to Martha's Vineyard. Barack Obama has a $12 million mansion on Martha's Vineyard. It's almost 7,000 square feet. It's got 7 bedrooms, but even that, okay, so 7 bedrooms, that alone could probably almost house all of the illegal immigrants. But Barack Obama's got 30 acres. This guy has so much land. If Barack Obama wanted a real political masterstroke here, he would open up his home. He's got the best security in the world. He doesn't need to worry about that. He's not even there. He could open up his home, allow the 50 migrants in. He would look like an absolute hero. It would be such a masterstroke.
Yes, he does, but all them immigrants had to leave on account of Martha's Vineyard's mostly Democrats. Apparently, there's a lot of hypocrites amongst them.
Jimmy, is you getting hungry? I'm gonna go get me some beef jerky from down yonder. You want some?
Nah, sir. I'm gonna give Jessie Joe a call. I got a gnawing suspicion that she's real desperate, and it's 2 for Tuesday at Tommy's Tavern.